Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Welcome to Ask Halal Consultant, a program to help you understand the halal certification in Singapore. So, can anyone make claims that their food is halal? I mean, like, can anyone use the logo, be it generic or Muiz logo?
When we talk about presenting our food to the market, of course, as sellers, as operators, as owners of food establishments, as part of marketing, we would like to present the food that we have, the food establishment that we place in the halal market, to be of a certain identity. Part of branding would require the owner, the operator of food establishment to decide what kind of food they are selling. Okay? So it is important for food operators, food owners, owners of food establishments to decide whether you want to be openly identified as halal establishment, or you would rather remain as what you are. For example, we have come across Muslim-owned establishments. They don't even have the logo of Muslim-owned establishment, and they don't even have Muiz Halal logo certification. They would rather remain as what they are. They have been running the food business for so long, so the way they make so-called halal claim is simply by the name of the stall.
Name of the
Yeah,
stall.
name of stall. Yeah, it could be like Abu Bakar Food Corner.
Or Muslim food.
Muslim food,
Yeah.
or sometimes Maidin seafood, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So they just go by the name, and with the name, you may find in Singapore particularly that some food owners establishment or operators, they actually use Bismillahirrahmanirrahim,
Yeah.
and the phrases Allah Muhammad. So those are symbols indicating that the food stall, the shop, whatsoever, maybe Muslim owned. They even some use
Maybe
photos.
Muslim-owned.
Yes,
Yeah.
maybe Muslim owned, because there have been cases in the past where some other symbolization actually did not mean that the owners or the operators are Muslims, correct?
Yeah, so it can be misused.
Sort of, okay, probably just to present a face,
Yeah.
a representation.
So as customers, we got to be very careful.
Yes, correct. And so some in the past have been using some other symbolization. Yes, they could have some food operators, they could employ actually Muslim staff.
Yeah.
So with those symbolization, you may find, well, it sinks in quite well. You have Muslim staff entertaining customers and the symbolization, but the operators or the owners may not
The
be.
owners may not be Muslims.
So in terms of making claim,
Making claims.
those are the ways in which some have been using symbolization to make claims that their food or their food establishment, the shop, hawker center, or whatever, are halal.
Yeah. So can anyone, can an owner of an eatery use the generic halal logo or even the Muiz logo without even going through for the halal certification?
I think this is something which over time we have learned in the market. This is actually happening in the halal market in Singapore. You'll find, as I mentioned just now, some use symbolization, Allah, Muhammad, and phrases from the Quran.
Yeah.
And we have also found some places where they actually show pictures of Kaabah, pictures of Mecca.
And they may not be Muslims. The operators may not be Muslims.
May or may not lah. I mean,
May or may
it depends
not,
lah. But we find genuinely Muslims, people who are Muslim, I mean, stallholders are Muslims, operators are Muslims. They actually use those symbolization. It's okay. Because they have been to Mecca, they have been to Medina, so it's up to them. No one is stopping them. There's no law stopping Muslims, or even non-Muslims for that matter, from putting up such photos. But what do they mean? So as far as Muslims are concerned, if they put up those pictures, it's okay, no problem. Because they have been there, so it's part of association. They have been there whatsoever. But for non-Muslims to use those photos is another story. So what's the intent and purpose for doing it? When being non-Muslims, they use those photos, I think there's some questions that they need to clarify. As far as using the generic halal logo, being Muslims, they are expected to prepare and present halal food. So if they simply want to use the generic halal logo to tell their customers, my food is halal. Being Muslims, they
It is okay, it's permissible.
Permissible.
Yeah.
But for non-Muslims to use the generic logo, and we do not know what happened behind the scene. Even though they may claim that, oh, we have Muslim cook,
Halal ingredients.
we have so-called halal ingredients, we observe halal compliance, and then they use generic halal logo. Still, we do not know. Why do we say we do not know? It's not that we distrust, we don't trust the Muslim worker whatsoever. The issue is, at the end of the day, the owner is non-Muslim. Okay. They employ Muslims to work for them. So there's an employee-employer relationship. We really do not know the whole length and breadth of how the business is being run. We do not know. Okay, there's no third party independently checking, verifying how the whole thing is actually done. Who's doing the purchasing, that kind of stuff. So it is important to understand for viewers out there, we are not trying to be picky, but we are just protecting our interests. Being Muslims, when we are presented with food, we look at who are the owners. If they are Muslims, fair. As long as what's being presented really truly at the onset, they are halal. As long as they don't present pork, they don't present intoxicants in the form of beer, wine, whatsoever. I say this because there are Muslims who actually prepare their food using alcohol.
Right.
In Singapore itself, yes. But they declare that this cake uses alcohol, so it's not halal for Muslims, yes. So, as long as those things that are outwardly forbidden in Islam to consume by Muslims, if everything else are okay, presented in a way that, prepared and presented in a way that it is halal, so it's fine. For Muslims to use halal logo, for non-Muslims it's another story altogether. So when Muslims were to ask whether this food is halal, despite having the halal logo, any food operator should be open enough. Relax, no need to be so tension. Okay. No need to scold whatsoever. Relax, because it is good to ask. So whoever, even if you are a Muslim food operator, if people were to ask, just answer okay. No need to, scold, because we have come across such incidences. We do not know really. Sometimes this could be Muslims from overseas, because I've encountered Muslims from overseas. Okay, they are not sure, so they ask questions. And this Muslim may look like local. So for food operators out there, should anyone ask you, you are Muslim, you use generic halal logo, and yet people ask, so just
just answer
professionally.
Okay.
Then you also asked just now about the use of MUIS halal logo. It is governed by the law, the Administration of Muslim Law Act. So only halal certified, or only those premises, only those food establishments, products already gone through the certification process and then approved by MUIS, only those sets of food products, food establishments, eateries, what have you, even slaughterhouses, can use the halal logo. So the halal logo cannot be suka-suka used. Even though you are Muslim, this is very important, even though you are Muslim, without undergoing the halal certification process, you cannot at will use the MUIS halal certification logo.
So for those eatery who have not gone through the halal certification process, they can actually just use the generic halal logo for Muslims.
For Muslims, or they may want to register as member of the Singapore Malay Chambers of Commerce and Industry, SMCCI, and register and go through a simple program to be identified as Muslim owner. So that could be one alternative.
Yes. So they have a special certificate for that.
And they have a logo.
We have logo. So for MUIS certification as well, they also have the halal certificate.
This is important. I think maybe as an extension, it is the requirement is actually not just the halal logo. As far as MUIS is concerned, the requirement is actually for food establishments, or maybe I'll be more specific, for eateries, eating establishment, because there are 7 schemes. We will talk about the schemes in another segment. There are 7 schemes. One of the schemes is called eating establishment. only those premises accorded with MUIS halal certification as halal certified eating establishment can display the halal cert. So it is by law, those eateries certified by MUIS must display the halal cert prominently. People can see.
Yeah.
Not enough. More okay, between the halal logo and the cert, which is more important? From the law point of view, from the regulatory point of view, the cert is more important. It has to be displayed prominently. Upon expiry, they are supposed to take it down. Should they have the logo, they're supposed to cover if it is not renewed. And if they so decide not to continue with the halal certification, the cert must be taken down and the logo must also be covered or totally erased whatsoever. So it is not lawful, okay, for any eating establishment to display the halal logo, okay, without having a valid halal cert. Okay. So this is also sometimes tricky because there could be some eateries undergoing halal certification. So the question is, can they display the halal logo while undergoing
The
process?
yeah.
Okay. So under MUIS regulation, such eateries, okay, yes, they have engaged a consultant whatsoever, and they are in the process. Okay, at whatever stage of the process, as long as the process has not ended, as long as MUIS has not given the approval, they are not supposed to display the halal logo. Some eateries, in anticipation of the halal certification, the approval, and when they make their billboard whatsoever, they already park the halal logo there in anticipation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is not allowable.
Not allowable. So even though they have put it there, cover first. Cover first. I don't not display.
While
Yes.
waiting for the actual halal logo.
Yeah.
MUIS halal logo.
While waiting for the actual certification, not the logo.
Certification,
So
okay.
they must have the certification first. Logo is number 2. Most
Yeah.
important, the certification, the cert must be issued.
Yes.
Valid one.